And I'm at it again. They go that flow, bringing
the home of the Cavaliers here in Cleveland, Ohio, as we bring you an interconference match here at the Quicken Loans Arena. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. So Cleveland will get the first possession. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. And it's Barnes in the small forward position. Cavs didn't start the season as a team built around the three, but they would end it that way.
Yeah, and after the trade for Smith and Shumpert, it changed their dynamic. All of a sudden, they can do a lot of damage from beyond the arc.
And James gets it to go.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Now here's Curry. And Thompson sends it back. It's tipped. It's stolen by Green. For three. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Barnes.
And, you know, for the Cavs, they ended up in the top 5 in made threes per game, but they actually led the NBA in made threes per game after the trade.
And last season, the Cavs would shatter all sorts of franchise records in the three department. I mean, makes sense to have that many shooters on your roster when LeBron opens up so much in terms of floor space.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Just trying to get a break in the action to here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
And he sinks the second.
Thank you, Cleveland!
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Didn't think that was going to go in. Curry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Oh, man, what a shot. He hit that one from another time zone.
You just watch him pull up, always so dangerous.
Smith the pass to Thompson. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Curry's shot is good.
Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
No good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. It's tipped. LeBron drives in. And that one's good. James has got 6.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems. Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Now here's Love. Smith on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And on the way from Irving for 3. The Warriors lead it. And Thompson kicks to Green. Over to the left wing. Here's Curry with the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their pass. And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
Cavaliers timeout.
And look, rightfully disappointed with how they've played here over the course of this run.
Yeah, you know, they haven't looked good at all here lately. Something has to change for him, and we'll see what he's got coming out of the timeout.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Cavaliers. You can point to any number of things, Clark. The Warriors did well last year. Their play on the road being one of them.
Well, the Warriors were exactly road warriors all season long, partner. Hit the ground running and finished with the league best 28 road wins.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert, he's checked in for Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. And the Warriors also making a change. Iguodala's checked in. And it's Dellavedova missing.
And for the Warriors, they would go on several road trips undefeated last season. Still, the only time they looked vulnerable were games on the road.
The authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration and easy 2 points.
And able to just play well above the rim. This guy's so dangerous when he's in the game.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming in. Way. And that sends Draymond Green to the free throw line. That one on Mozgov.
And, you know, with the Warriors on the road, they would occasionally dig a hole they couldn't get out of. Still, hard to critique a team that was so dominant in every facet of the game last season, even on the road.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Back to Curry. This one for three, but they get it back. Bogut kicks to Iguodala. The three-pointer, no good. Curry. Oh, my. How did he hit that shot?
I don't believe what I just saw right there.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Warriors lead by 9. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Curry in the point guard position.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Bogut kicks to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. And it's Green with the jam.
taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
The finish. And Bogut slams it in.
Harrison Barnes.
Easy.
The offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. The Cavaliers trail.
Really the war. Had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
Different look here for the Warriors. Azili's checked in for Bogut. Spates comes in for Green. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And Thompson sends it back. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Now here's Curry. 12 points for him. Goes back up. Rebound by Dellavedova. And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, and as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
The screen from Thompson. Irving for three. Shot is no good. Great D that time from Curry.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
And another three for Golden State.
And he does it again. What can you say? The defense continues to allow him to get open out there. They've got to know that he can knock down that shot. Put somebody on him.
.153 left in the first half. Out to Thompson. That one wide left.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Irving, good.
He's fortunate that shot found the bottom of the bucket. It wasn't the highest quality look.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they were bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being, as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult with the pass while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over.
The drive by Green. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big...
Look at that shot! Oh, how did that go in?
How about that?
Oh! LeBron dishes to Dellavedova. Feeds it to Shumpert. From deep. Kept alive. Second chance shot. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geeked.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team.
And Shumpert kicks to Frye. Pass to Dellavedova. The three. And Channing Frye gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Checking in for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli.
Iguodala. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Warriors ahead. They lead by 14. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
He was just like a jitterbug out there. I mean, disrupting passes, getting his hands on a lot of balls, forcing turnovers and steals. Just a solid job all the way around.
Like to watch him play like that. Makes the game so much more interesting.
Yeah, it looked a little bit like Greg Anthony in the day. A jitterbug or maybe a gnat with the kind of nuisance he's been as far as defending. Excellent work at that end of the floor for him.
And Kevin Clark's the only guy I know that can call you a gnat and mean it as a compliment.
And make you feel good about it. Yeah,
I appreciate that, Clark.
It's good, Clark. And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Boy, did he put on a show from beyond in that first half. Let's see if the halftime break has any cooling effect on him.
Well, I tell you what, we'll soon find out, because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding it to him behind the arc until he does cool off.
LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the 5 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Irving can't get it to go. For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense, but their defense, you know, Gia, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
Yeah, I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season, and some nights the shots weren't falling, but the defense.
Oh, goodness. Where did that come from? That was beautiful.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning too.
But, guys, the pass, for me, even better. He absolutely put that on a platter for him.
Here's Curry. Green kicks to Bogut. And stolen by LeBron. To the paint. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. They get Stephen Curry. The Cavaliers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. That's good from Irving.
You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
Landon Rush, he's checked in for Golden State. Ian Clark comes in for Curry. Rush the pass to Green. Golden State moving it around. Thompson dishes to Rush. Launches a 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. You mentioned, GA, the Cavs and their comebacks. They actually overcame double-digit deficits for 13 of their 53 wins last year.
Yeah, and Kevin, I remember their biggest one being a comeback after being down 17 points. I mean, but when you have the star power that the Cavs have, no comeback is out of the question. You're just never safe against this team.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
To the inside, and stolen by Love. Irving kicks to LeBron. Goes back up. Smith. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Iman Shumpert is checked in for James. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie.
Oh, wow. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, just to love to go up and jam like that.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
.127 left in the third. Three-pointer, Dellavedova. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Thompson throws it down.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Barnes passes to Thompson. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Thompson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more. Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And so here is Golden State. Here's Curry. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Thompson from long range.
He's frigid from 3. I don't know what's worse, that he can't hit anything from out there or that he keeps on trying to.
Curry. It'll count. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Warriors lead by 17. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. Welcome back. 4th quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. On the court for Golden State here in the 4th. The Splash Brothers are the guards. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. Out to Shumpert. Thompson dishes to Irving. It's stolen by Bogut. Thompson passes to Green. The drive by Bogut. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love.
Warriors ball.
And so here is Golden State. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. And so here's Cleveland. Shumpert. And Thompson kicks to LeBron. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Curry. From deep three-point range. Again, Curry missing.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
And there's the feed to Bogut. From deep. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
Cavaliers timeout.
As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate, Clark.
And, you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games, and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
Irving for 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Curry dishes to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Thompson for the triple. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And it's Irving missing.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively, and they've been turning those turnovers into points.
Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Andrew Bogut.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Thompson with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Left side Curry. Jacks up a 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists in the game. And slam dunk by Shumpert.
Fellas, that two-hand mock to slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
A different look now for Cleveland. Jones checked in for Thompson. McRae has come in for Shumpert. And it's Williams in for Irving. Different look here for the Warriors. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Green. Rush comes in for Harrison Barnes. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in. Oh! Boom! And nobody getting in the way.
Not at all. Major throwdown there. You have got to be kidding me.
Clark, talk about taking things into your own hands.
I tell you what, that's one of those plays where you want to get credit for not only the bucket, but also the assist.
Cleveland moving it around. And it's James missing. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 16-4 run right now. And Rush kicks to Barbosa. Sinks the three-pointer.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Curry. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Mozgov, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Fry comes in for LeBron. Different look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut checked in for Festus Ezeli. Harrison Barnes comes in for Brandon Rush. Thompson, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And Curry subbed in for Ian Clark. Timeout called in Cleveland.
Timeout, Cleveland.
Timeout. Start it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavaliers.
So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is, GA, their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're behind by 33. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Got a hand on it.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Love the pass to LeBron. Irving for 3. They get it again. Kicks it out to Love. And it comes off the front of the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
You know, once he crosses half court, you need to stay awake because he can drop it from deep.
No doubt. He is a threat from anywhere. And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And so they foul intentionally.
Tristan Thompson.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
James off the mark. So we see the Warriors taking the game here.